If you want to buy a camera during the upcoming holiday season to start your journey as a content creator and as a vlogger, and you are a little bit lost because we had lots of releases in 2023 concerning cameras, or if you already bought the DJI Action 4 and you think you made a mistake because the Pocket 3 was released few months after, then I hope that in this video I can answer all your questions. Without any further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm PhotoRabs. I do videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits and so on. If you're interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. So which one performs better than the other one? Which one delivers a better image quality than the other one? Which one is more user friendly? Why we should consider buying one over the other? I'll try to answer these questions in this video so you won't be lost whether this camera is more suitable for you or the other one. So if you have more questions about these two cameras, let me know that in the comment section below and I try to answer them in another video soon on my channel. And now let's talk about these two cameras in details. Now let's talk a little bit about the audio comparison between these two cameras. I'm recording the audio with the built-in microphones. I'm not using an external microphone. I'm not using the DJI Mic 2 that comes with the DJI Pocket 3 in the Creator Kit combo. So I'm using the internal microphones now on the DJI Pocket 3 on this side and on the DJI Action 4 on this side. Let me know what you think about the audio quality. And by the way, we can plug any microphone via the USB-C on both of these two cameras, and that's something that I really love because now I'm sure that most of the vloggers will use an external microphone to have a better audio quality, but for the sake of this comparison I'm using the internal microphones on these two cameras. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. So the main question is, which one of these two cameras is better for vlogging? Well, the DJI Action 4 is very capable, but it's an action camera basically, while the DJI Pocket 3 is more dedicated for vloggers in the first position. In this section, I'm going to talk a little bit about the image quality of these two cameras. They both can record in 10-bit and in D-Log-M, which is the flat profile, the log profile of the DJI cameras in 2023, and I believe that they both look identical. At least for me, you can apply the same LUT for both of these two cameras. You can match them easily without problems at all. They share the same specs, I believe, the same kind of log version of the profile, and that's something very interesting and very nice. If you have both cameras, you can swipe between one and the other one easily without issues at all, and that's something that I really appreciate. The DJI Action 4 is a waterproof camera. If the doors are closed, you can use it under the rain, you can vlog with it easily, while the DJI Pocket 3 does not have doors to cover the USB-C and the micro SD, so it's not a waterproof camera. Make sure not to use it under the rain. The DJI Action 4 can handle temperatures down to -20 degrees, while the DJI Pocket 3 cannot handle negative temperatures. And in winter season in France we have lots of rain and lots of negative temperatures outside, so the Pocket 3 is not suitable for this season. The DJI Action 4 is a waterproof camera, so I can use it in the rain just like now to vlog. So this camera is a beast of a camera. It's very rugged, very solid, it's waterproof, while the DJI Pocket 3 is not waterproof and it's somehow fragile because of the gimbal on top of it. So this is a great plus for the DJI Action 4 over the DJI Pocket 3. The DJI Action 4 is an action camera. That means that it's very well built, solid, rugged, and I think it's more durable than the DJI Pocket 3, which is somehow very expected. And concerning the dynamic range, they both look somehow identical. I can see a little bit an overexposed image on the DJI Pocket 3, I believe because on the Pocket 3 it exposes for the face better than the DJI Action 4, and that's why the image is slightly overexposed on the DJI Pocket 3 compared to the DJI Action 4. Both cameras have the same menu system more or less, so we have the sharpness and the noise reduction on both cameras, which is a great improvement on these cameras in 2023, because small cameras normally tend to have over sharpened images, but with these cameras we can have a smooth images and smooth footages easily by changing that in the menu, and that's something that I really love on both of these two cameras. When it comes to low light performance, both cameras are very capable, because this is the new generation for the action cams on the Action 4, and the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 with the 1-inch sensor allows us to have great image quality in low light situations. Both cameras have the low light mode. I'm not using it now, but I will switch to the low light mode on both of these two cameras. Note that on the DJI Action 4 the low light mode is enabled automatically and we do not have any control over it, while on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 we can have all the controls on the low light mode. So now I'm in the normal mode. Now I switch to the low light mode on both of these two cameras. The 1-inch sensor looks a little bit brighter for me, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 I mean, comparing to the DJI Action 4. This is a low light test with these two cameras, the DJI Action 4 with the low light mode enabled, and the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, it's a separate menu for the low light mode, and we have all the controls over this mode, of course, comparing to the DJI Action 4 where we don't have any controls over this low light mode I mean. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Low light test D-Log M on both of the cameras. Low light test normal mode. Concerning the stabilization, they both are perfect in daylight, but when in low light scenarios, the DJI Pocket 3 outperforms by far the DJI Action 4 thanks to the mechanical gimbal on top of it. And this mechanical gimbal allows to have some AI tracking, which is an amazing feature that we don't have at all on the DJI Action 4. But this AI tracking has some physical limitations because the gimbal cannot turn in all the directions easily in 360 without stopping at all. We have some physical limitations on all the borders, I can say, that does not allow the gimbal to turn 360 freely. And by the way, I can say that on the DJI Action 4, even if we have good stab, but in low light it struggles a little bit. Now I'm not completely in the dark, but I can feel that it struggles on the edge of the screen, while the mechanical gimbal on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is a big win over the stab of the DJI Action 4 in low light. Let's run and test the stability of these two cameras in low light. And I think here the 1-inch sensor of the DJI Pocket 3 wins over the DJI Action 4, because the electronic stab in low light is not as performant as in the daylight, while the mechanical gimbal is something that I really like because it does not rely on the light around but on the mechanical system on the motors of the camera. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts and your opinion in the comment section below. DJI Action 4 has a wider field of view even in D-Warp standard mode with the rock steady on, compared to the DJI Pocket 3 with the wide angle lens on top of it, which delivers a 15mm equivalent in full frame sensor. So we have a wider field of view on the DJI Action 4 compared to the DJI Pocket 3. But on the Pocket 3 we have a shallow depth of field, which is very interesting and very nice to see, very appealing in my opinion. Now I have the cameras at the same level at about arm length. I have the wide angle lens on top of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and the dewarp mode with the Rocksteady on the DJI Action 4, but I can see on the screen that the field of view on the DJI Action 4 is wider than the Pocket 3, and even with the wide angle lens on top of it, as I said before. So if we are searching for a field of view that's so wide, the DJI Action 4 wins over the DJI Pocket 3. Add to that, the minimum focusing distance on the Action 4 is 40 centimeters, while the minimum focusing distance on the Pocket 3 is 20 centimeters. You can have some great product showcase mode, which is available on the Pocket 3 and not on the Action 4, and that's because you can make some very close-up shots, very close-up focusing, and that's something that I really love on the Pocket 3. On the Pocket 3 we have the continuous autofocus mode, which is a great feature because you might use it a lot when vlogging, when creating your content, but be aware of the lens breathing. It's very noticeable on the Pocket 3. We don't have this at all on the DJI Action 4 because we don't have the autofocus mode. It's only one focus plane and that's it. So if you are searching for something that has some continuous focusing mode, then you have to go with the Pocket 3 and not with the DJI Action 4. And if you would like to talk a little bit about the power system and the power management on these two cameras, on the DJI Pocket 3 we have the battery extension, which is a great improvement. Now we can record for an unlimited time because we deplete first the extended battery if it's plugged to the camera, and then we deplete the internal battery of the Osmo Pocket 3. While on the DJI Action 4 we have the old swappable battery system, so we can have as much battery as we want. They are cheap, they are not expensive because they are the same as the DJI Action 3, so we can have them for a low price, and that's something that I really like because we all like to have batteries in case of we are running out of power, for example. But on the DJI Pocket 3 we should have an external power delivery in order to charge the extended battery on this DJI Pocket 3, but it is a great improvement though. These are the battery systems on these two cameras. So which one of these two cameras, the DJI Action 4 or the Pocket 3, is better for vlogging? To be honest, I cannot answer this question easily because there is no one answer for this question. It all depends on you, how you want to use the camera, where you want to use it, when you want to use it, and why you want to use it. Because both cameras can deliver great image quality, they both have decent audio capabilities, they are really great. You won't be wrong with any of these two cameras, they both are great cameras. If you don't have any cameras and you want to start your journey, then go with an action camera because you will use it much more than a pocket camera because it can handle the water, it can handle the low temperatures, it's very rugged, very solid, and it's really user friendly. While if you have an action camera and you want to upgrade your game, then go with the Pocket because it has a 1-inch sensor, the mechanical gimbal, so you will discover a whole new world with this Pocket 3. And that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, like, share and subscribe to my channel, that's a massive help. And if you are interested in any of these two cameras, you can check them out at Digit Photo. I'll put the link in the description below. Use the creator code PHOTORABS at the checkout. And by the way, I have lots of promo codes and affiliate links in the description below. By buying from them, you save some money and you can help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching. Ciao for now.